gentlemen, welcome to the 3rd annual Next Gen Film Awards. The award show presented by the next generation of movie reviewers on YouTube. And here are your hosts, Mothman Jones and Austin Putnam.
Hello folks, welcome to part 2 of the Next Gen Film Awards Year 3. I really hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. This has been such a blast to see so far. If you guys have not seen part 1 that's on Mothman Jones' channel, please go back to part 1 to see who won the categories such as Breakthrough Actor, Best Cinematography, Best Director, Actress, and Supporting Actor, and then please come back here. However, if you guys have just watched part 1 and are just coming to part 2, welcome you guys. And before I go on, I must pass it back to my pal Mothman Jones. John, how's it going, buddy?
Hey everybody, good to be back on Austin's channel for the second part of the Next Gen Film Awards. Thank you for, again, I keep saying thank you all the time, but really, thank you for watching part 1. Thank you for continuing to part 2. Glad you didn't just watch like half of like a movie and then just stop. Thank you for sticking around and seeing how the rest of this show pans out. But yeah, so far we've had a lot of great categories and a lot of really surprising, but also some wins that are also synonymous with the Oscars, but deservingly so, like Sam Rockwell and Frances McDormand winning for 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri. Those are deserving wins, but we have a lot more categories right now that we're about to get to that are a lot of fun categories, and I wonder who's going to win them. I really do. I don't know. I do know, but I don't know. You might know. You read the ballot. Oh, no, what am I talking? It's my inside voice talking. Oh, sorry. Back to you, Austin.
With part 1, we kicked off everything with Breakthrough Actor. With part 2, we're going to kick it off with Breakthrough Actress. These were the women from last year that blew us so away that we wanted to see them in more stuff. And to present Breakthrough Actress, we have Nate Plouffe from Stupid Beagle Reviews. Nate, which actress blew us away the most last year? Take it away, buddy.
Hi everybody, I'm Nate from the Stupid Beagle Reviews channel. In all seriousness, it's really great to be here on the Next Gen Film Awards. I think this is crazy that I finally got to be on this show because I've liked it for a long time ever since it aired. I think it's a really cool idea, even though the Oscars are already flawless, so like why do you need other award shows, right? The Oscars are so perfect in every single way. They never make a bad show, ever.
And the Oscar goes to... for Suicide Squad, Alessandro Bertolazzi, Giorgio Gregorini, and Christopher Nelson.
So, without further ado, let's go over the nominations for the Breakthrough Actress. That's the category that I am doing, I guess. The best category in all the awards. I know this is the category you all cared about the most. The Breakthrough Actress Award. So, without further ado...
here are the all-male nominees.
The nominees are... first, Gal Gadot for Wonder Woman. That's totally how you pronounce that. Tiffany Haddish for Girls Trip. Daphne Keene for Logan. Amaya Miller for War for the Planet of the Apes. Brooklyn Prince for The Florida Project. And the winner is Daphne Keene for Logan. I love Logan a lot. I think it's one of the best superhero movies out there, so I think Daphne Keene was a great choice to win this award because she sold herself so well as that character, and people went to the movie to see Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart, but we did get a new X-Men character that was so riveting. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for me. I really want to thank Austin Putnam and John Matthew for having me on this show. It was really cool being on this show because I've been a supporter of it for a while, and it was really cool finally being able to be on it. And I also have a channel called Stupid Beagle Reviews. It's a very dumb name, but you can all subscribe to me if you like what you saw here. You can watch a bunch of cynical movie reviews from this dweeb. Yeah, it's a good movie. I liked a lot of things in it. I just don't think it's flawless. I think there's problems here. And there's probably going to be much better comic book movies that come out this year. I'm sorry. Alright, thanks again for having me on here. Bye-bye.
Daphnee Keene wins Breakthrough Actress, and this is something that I'm so happy about. I absolutely loved Daphnee Keene as X-23/Laura and Logan. She brought such an amazing performance to that film, and I will never forget the first time that she spoke in that film when Logan was like, "You can talk?" Fuck. You absolutely killed it as X-23, and I cannot wait to see where you go next in your career. John, how do you feel about Daphnee Keene winning Breakthrough Actress?
Daphnee Keene was a good choice. She is really young, first movie, coming out the gate, fierce. Standing next to Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman. Standing next to him and holding your own? You're gonna go places, kid. So many places. Congratulations, Daphnee.
Coming up next, guys, we have Best Score/Soundtrack. We decided to combine the best scores, the best soundtracks of the year into one category. These are the scores/soundtracks that you want to listen to on your earbuds the moment you leave the theater, whether you're working out or playing a game, or whether you're just cruising on the road. And to present Best Score/Soundtrack, we have Mr. Garrison Film Reviews, aka My Little Gare Bear. Garrison, Gare Bear, which film had the best score/soundtrack of last year? Take it away, Gare Bear. Take it away, buddy.
Does this face look familiar? Because I am back for Next Gen Year 3. But for you all, the people watching, let me reintroduce myself. I'm Mr. Garrison, better known as NG2C Network for my main page, and on my second page, I am Mr. Garrison Film Reviews. Ooh, you suck! So anyways, before we even bother getting right into business, I just want to thank Mr. Austin Putnam for one. I love you, Pookie. And I also like to thank Muffin Man, Muffin Man, or whatever the hell that asshole's name is, for having me here as well. And I love him too, because he's a good guy, and go on Drury Lane, because I know he works there. So before we even bother getting into detail, since I presented this particular category last year, I just want to, say that, I got the soundtrack for that particular movie, and it's a nice soundtrack. I mean, Ryan Gosling did an amazing job, but still, it's a nice soundtrack. I mean, you can see it right here of The Precious Name and such. I mean, all the tracks are there. I mean, it's a double record set. But still, the soundtrack that won last year. Oh, fucking shut up! I deeply apologize about that, folks. I had a bit of a moment. But enough talk. Let's get right to business as I, Mr. Garrison, present to you Best Score/Soundtrack. Here are your nominees for Best Score and Soundtrack. Baby Driver, Blade Runner 2049, Dunkirk, Star Wars The Last Jedi, and The Shape of Water. But before we even bother getting into the winner, I asked two close friends of mine of what they think is the winner for this particular category. So fellas, what do you think? Don't you backsass me, Paulie! I told you how many times to bring the cannoli, but no! You decided to eat it anyway, you fat son of a... Hold that thought for a second. As for what I think is going to win Best Score/Soundtrack, I gotta give it to The Shape of Water. The movie itself was so beautiful, so riveting, such a beautiful story itself, such exquisite music. Gotta give it to The Shape of Water for winning this, so... there you go. I told you, Paulie, do not eat my cannoli!
As for
apologize about that, folks. I will be sure to never bring those two back ever again. But anyways, as for the winner of Best Score and Soundtrack goes to Baby Driver. Congratulations to Baby Driver for winning this particular award. Every single song that was in this film fit perfectly for each scene that was showcased in the film. Definitely one of, if not, the best soundtrack of 2017. It was the rightful winner and definitely deserving. So congratulations to Baby Driver for winning. I gotta go poop.
Hell yeah! Baby Driver wins Best Score / Soundtrack! I could not be more thrilled with this choice. I absolutely not only love the film Baby Driver, but I adore the soundtrack to Baby Driver. I love it so much that I have it on my phone, and every time I drive, I always have the soundtrack on. Seriously, the soundtrack for Baby Driver is one of the best soundtracks I have ever heard in the film. This is the soundtrack that I wanted Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 to be like. No hate towards Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, but I just want the soundtrack to be a tad bit better. How every song choreographed to all the actions going on screen was just perfect to say the least. Congratulations to Baby Driver for winning Best Score / Soundtrack. I absolutely love it. Now, I want to listen to that soundtrack right now. I love it so much, but John, how do you feel about Baby Driver winning Best Score / Soundtrack? Do you listen to it while you're on the road?
Part of the identity of Baby Driver, not only with the editing of the film, but also the music of the film, really helps pull everything together. It's like one of the main components that makes the movie what it is, and it makes sense to me that this one, if I had to compare it, kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy, the music is incorporated into the story, into the progression of it all, but it's done so meticulously well, too. So, Edgar Wright, again, killing it with his movies, and gotta give it to Baby Driver because it deserves it. Congratulations!
Now, while there were a lot of surprises last year, there were also quite a few disappointments last year. Coming up next is most disappointing film. These were the films that had so much hype, that had so much potential, but then the moment that we walked out, we were so let down by them. And to present most disappointing film is Latino Heat himself, Mr. Diego Coya. Diego, what film let us down the very most last year? Take it away, buddy.
Hello everyone, my name is Diego Coya, and today I'll be presenting the most disappointing film of 2017. I hope you guys are enjoying the Next Gen Film Awards so far, and I want to give a huge thank you to Austin Putnam, who personally asked me to be on this show, and I'm grateful to be here. Thank you, Austin. Now, with that being said, let's get right to it. So 2017 was a great year for films. There's a lot of films that a lot of audiences and critics liked, and there were some films that we were anticipating, and they just turned out to be big disappointments. And today, I'm going to be talking about those movies. So, let's get right to it. The nominations for the most disappointing film of 2017 are Alien Covenant, Kingsman: The Golden Circle, King Arthur: Legend of the Sword, Justice League, and The Snowman. And the winner of the most disappointing film of 2017 is a drum roll, or an imaginary drum roll, if you will. The winner is The Snowman. Congratulations, The Snowman. You are the most disappointing film of 2017 according to the Next Gen Film Awards. In all seriousness, Michael Fassbender, we all have missteps, so hopefully your next film will be better. Once again, thank you, Austin, for having me on the show. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the Next Gen Film Awards. And I do have a YouTube channel, so if you're interested in checking out my content, please do so. My username on YouTube is my name, Diego Coya. I talk about movies, television, video games, and music. I do podcasts every Wednesday. So if you guys want to check it out, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the show, and I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.
The Snowman wins most disappointing film. Yep. Could not agree more with that choice. That was a film that I heard about from my buddy Mr. Garrison, and I was like, wow, this looks like it could be the next Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. However, within the first 5 minutes of the film, something fell off and the film did not get better. This was a film that could have been the next great crime thriller, but throughout it, it was just, oh my god, talk about a disappointment. Talk about a film that had so much potential, and man, not only did it piss me off to the point where it was in my top 10 worst films of last year, but my god, talk about a letdown that film was. Congratulations, The Snowman. You let me down the very most last year. But John, how did you feel about The Snowman? Did it let you down just as much as it let me down?
Okay, so just hearing the word snowman now, it's kind of like PTSD. You just kind of remember it and it haunts you. I still don't know what happened in that movie. Val Kilmer was in it, and I still don't know what his purpose was. The editing was atrocious. The movie was like 85% completed. They didn't even get to finish the entire script in the production process. Disappointing? Hell yes. This deserves it.
Now, I know you guys are expecting best animation at this point, but due to the animation category being kind of weak last year, we decided to replace best animation with best sequel because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, sequels last year were really damn strong. I mean, we had a bunch of great sequels, but like Highlander, there can only be one. And to present best sequel, we have Arturo. God, I hope I didn't just butcher your name then, man. But to present best sequel of 2017, we have Arturo from the ATZ show. Arturo, what sequel was the very best from last year? Take it away, buddy.
Hey guys, I'm Art from the A to Z show, and today I'm going to be announcing the best sequels from 2017 as voted by you guys. And the options were Blade Runner 2049, John Wick Chapter 2, Logan, Star Wars The Last Jedi, and War for the Planet of the Apes. And the winner that you guys chose, even though it didn't get love in the box office, is Blade Runner 2049.
Blade Runner 2049 wins best sequel, and I could not be more thrilled. Honestly, God, as much as the other sequels in this category were amazing, I just feel like that Blade Runner 2049 is not only a great film, but it is a triumph for sequels and for the Blade Runner name. I loved this film so damn much. It is easily one of the best sequels ever made, and to see it win best sequel makes me so damn happy. Congratulations to Blade Runner 2049 to winning best sequel at Next Gen Year 3. John, how do you feel about Blade Runner 2049 winning best sequel? Is it one of your favorite sequels of all time?
Congratulations to Blade Runner 2049 for best sequel. I do think as a sequel to one of the most beloved sci-fi movies of all time, I think Denis Villeneuve really made a movie that stands on its own, but also does serve as a great sequel to that movie. So, I mean, yeah, that makes sense to me.
When it comes to certain films, there's always that one action scene that blows our minds. And coming up next is best action scene. These are the action scenes that just blew our minds, not only from the technical standpoint to the choreography, but to how everything was done. And to present best action scene of 2017 is Luke Nukem Movie Reviews. Luke, which action scene blew us away the most from last year? Take it away, buddy.
Well, the Next Gen Film Awards gave me a second chance after all. Thank goodness for small favors, am I right? Yes, people, once again, I'm going to present the best action scene of 2017 for a second consecutive time in the Next Gen Film Awards, but instead of doing it by myself, I decided to bring some friends along for the ride.
Where the hell am I? Where the hell do you come from?
I don't know, but thank God I came out of that piece of shit movie known as Star.
Hey guys!
Oh hey, Luke! Hey, what's up, man?
Say, you like action movies, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Hey Jimmy, do you remember that awesome scene from Blade Runner 2049?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome, right? Hey Linwood, did you remember that awesome battle sequence from War for the Planet of the Apes?
I'll never forget it.
I know, best movie of the year. Hey, guess what?
What?
They weren't even nominated.
Oh my God, what are they doing over there? So what did get nominated?
And our first nominee is the starting chase scene in Baby Driver.
No fucking Blade Runner. And the second one is the staircase fight from Atomic Blonde.
The third is Logan and Laura fighting in the forest from Logan.
You know who it is, I'm not gonna fucking say it.
And then finally, we have the fight scene between Kylo Ren and Mary Sue. Oh no, sorry. Kylo Ren and Rey against the guards in Star Wars The Last Jedi. I know. I know, buddy.
Alright, so those are the nominees of the best action scene of 2017. And because of the lack of budget we have towards making this video, the winner of this category will be found in this exact letter. Yes, I know it looks stupid and it basically looks like the same exact letter we had last time, but let's just roll with this. Alright. You ready, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. And the winner of the best action scene of 2017 is...
Wait!
What?
Do you mind if I check the letter to see if you scratch it out again like last time?
Okay. That's a great idea. Here, I'll let you have it.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, I think I'm out of soda. Hey, I'll come back with the next one and I'll catch you guys later, alright?
Okay, see you in a bit. What are you doing?
We're gonna piss him off.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Oh, hey, Luke. Hey, man. Here you go.
Nice. It's all good. Thank you, Jimmy.
Got him.
You know what? Since you've done a very nice job, why don't you do the honors, Jimmy?
Oh, really? Thanks, man.
So remember, don't be shy and tell us what the winner is.
Okay, man.
And the winner is... No Man's Land scene from Wonder Woman.
Oh, it was a pretty good movie, right? Yeah. Luke, are you okay?
We said Wonder Woman? Alright, now for the real winner. Kylo Ren and Rey against the guards in Star Wars The Last Jedi.
Jeez, it's just a movie, man. Well, I'm sorry about that. I guess I'm the only normal one of the bunch. Well, congratulations, Star Wars The Last Jedi, and have a great day.
You forgot one more thing. My name's Luke Nukem. I'll see you in the next show.
Holy shit! Star Wars The Last Jedi won Best Action Scene! What? This to me is the biggest shock of Next Gen Year 3 because I, honest to God, thought that No Man's Land from Wonder Woman was gonna take it because I absolutely loved that action scene so much. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that moment in Star Wars The Last Jedi when Kylo Ren and Rey were facing off the guards, I think that is one of the best moments of the Star Wars saga, and that action scene in general was just absolutely incredible. How every action was choreographed to the final blow that Kylo Ren does to one of the guards. Never forget that first reaction. Congrats to Star Wars The Last Jedi for winning Best Action Scene. I absolutely love the film. I know that Star Wars The Last Jedi is a very divisive film, but I'm on the side that absolutely loves that film. John, how do you feel about this? Are you in just as much shock as I am that this one, or did you want this to win? Please, let us know your thoughts, man.
Yeah, that scene was pretty amazing. Rey and Kylo teaming up, just the way the scene starts to the way it ends, from beginning to end, those Praetorian guards. There's no lightsaber clashing, aside from that one moment in that one scene. That I'm not going to spoil because the movie's still kind of fresh. But, yeah, one of the best fights in Star Wars history, I'd say. So, congratulations for Best Action Scene. You deserved it. Yeah, buddy.
Coming up, guys, is personally one of my favorite categories of the Next Gen Film Awards, and that is Best Horror Film. These were the films that scared us shitless, and to present Best Horror Film is my pal Emma from her channel, SpookyAstronauts. Emma, which film scared us shitless the most from last year? Take it away, buddy.
I'm also known as Spooky Astronauts here on YouTube, and I'm here to present the best horror film because horror is the best genre. Do you not know? get onto it. And the nominees are Annabelle Creation, which wasn't as bad as we all thought it was going to be. It's actually quite a scary movie, believe it or not. Gerald's Game, oh my god, this is my favorite Stephen King book ever, and adapted into such a good Netflix original movie. Get Out, a film that needs no introduction, obviously made its way to the Oscars. Thank you, Jordan Peele, you are a king. Happy Death Day, another film that we weren't expecting to be amazing, but was quite entertaining. And of course, everyone's favorite remake, It. I think that everyone was floored by Pennywise from 2017 It, because it almost held a flame to Tim Curry's version. Almost. But still really good. But the winner of Best Horror Film is Get Out, which they should have won the Oscar, but still very proud. I hope you guys are enjoying the Next Gen Film Awards. If you'd like, you can check out my channel. I'll be listed below. SpookyAstronauts, that's my name. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Whoa! Get Out wins Best Horror Film. That is one I swear I did not expect to win. Every one of these horror films on here was scary as can be. Happy Death Day for me was the biggest surprise to even get nominated. And personally, I was rooting for Gerald's Game to win, or even It, but Get Out was an amazing horror film. That horror film took horror films in such a different direction. I mean, it was more of a satirical horror film, but again, Get Out took horror films in such a different direction, and I love the direction it took. That film stayed with me ever since I saw it, and I am so glad not only that it won Best Original Screenplay at the Oscars, but it also won Best Horror Film at Next Gen Year 3. Congrats to Jordan Peele and everyone involved in this. John, how do you feel about Get Out winning Best Horror Film? Are you just as surprised as I am, or did you want this to win yourself?
Get Out! I mentioned it on my channel, but Get Out is going to be one of the most remembered movies of this decade, and possibly for a long, long time. And it is, in a lot of ways, in a lot of respects, scary. Not in the way you would expect, but definitely a movie that's blending a couple different genres, and I think it deserves to win. So congratulations, Get Out. Now I'm going to get out. Back to you, Austin, for a second.
Next up, guys, we have Best Original Screenplay. These were the screenplays that had the most original of concepts. And to present Best Original Screenplay are my friends and my brother, and they're known as the Putnam crew. Guys, which film was the best original screenplay of last year? Take it away, guys.
Two out of the 5 members of the Putnam crew here to present Best Original Screenplay for Next Gen number 3. Oh yeah. Woo! We did the exact same category last year, so here we are doing the exact same thing this year. Yeah. The nominees are
Baby Driver, The Big Sick,
Get Out, The Shape of Water,
and Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. And the winner is...
The winner is, what do we got over here? It's gonna be...
Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Oh, man.
Great pick. I absolutely love this pick. It was the best screenplay of the year. By far, I think it was the best one. You really can't go wrong with this pick. This was an excellent movie. My number... Was it my number 4 or 3 of last year? I think it was my number 3 of last year.
I didn't even put it on my list last year because I didn't see it last year.
The good thing.
If I had to redo my list, I'd probably put it near the top.
It was my number 4. So it was my number 4
probably
last year.
To the top of the list. I will agree this was the best screenplay of the year. I believe I voted for this one.
Same.
I don't know.
I did.
Baby Driver, amazing. Shape of Water, amazing. And Get Out, amazing. I'm pretty sure The Big Sick was amazing. So, yeah.
Can't go wrong with these picks, but Three Billboards was the cream of the crop.
Cream of the crop. Tower of Power, too sweet to be sour, funky like a monkey. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Dig
Three
it.
Billboards is our winner.
Dig it.
Yes, yes, yes! 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri wins Best Original Screenplay! Yes! You guys know my love for this screenplay. I absolutely adored the screenplay of 3 Billboards. I consider it the perfect screenplay of 2017. What Mara McDonough wrote in this film was simply just unforgettable to say the least, and I have always said this, and I will continue to say this. Mara McDonough is the next Tarantino. He's the Irish Tarantino, but better than Tarantino. How Mara McDonough writes is just absolutely incredible. He wrote a perfect screenplay, and I am so thrilled that it won Best Original Screenplay at Next Gen Year 3. Congratulations to Marion McDonough. I absolutely love your screenplays. I want to watch one of your plays because I know you're an Irish playwright as well. But congrats. Cannot wait for your next film. Oh my god, I'm so happy about this. But John, what do you think of Three Billboards winning Best Original Screenplay? Did you love the film as much as I did?
Three Billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri. It seems like film fans in this community really love this movie. But, yeah, I think the screenplay for this was pretty exceptional. Martin McDonagh has only made a couple movies in his career. But, like, every time he makes a movie, he comes to play. He really pulls no punches, and he certainly pulls no punches here. Save maybe for the final moments of this movie, where it gets a little ambiguous. I think maybe it could have been handled a little bit better, but I can't fault people for really picking this as their choice for Best Original Screenplay. So congratulations. You won.
Now, while there are great performances from leading roles, it's sometimes the supporting roles that can completely take the movie away. And next up is Best Supporting Actress. These are the actresses in the supporting roles that took away the film entirely. And to present Best Supporting Actress, we have Jackson Fulcher. Jackson, which actress in a supporting role blew us away from last year? Take it away, my friend.
Hello everyone watching Year 3 of the Next Gen Film Awards. I am your presenter for Best Supporting Actress, Jackson Fulcher. Now you might be wondering, Jackson, you were here last year and you seem like you were really proud to be a part of it. How come now do you seem so disinterested and miserable? Well, last year I thought that Next Gen was everything I wanted in an award show for film and more. But this year I think Next Gen has really showed a much darker side to themselves that I'm just not a big fan of. A more biased and unfair side to them, and I'm just going to tell you how it is right now. They have a huge bias against my favorite film of all time, actually, which came out last year, that being the Emoji Movie. You see, guys, this film is more than just an animated movie about emojis. This is an experience and a complete metaphor for so many frickin' things, and for some reason, everyone a part of Next Gen decided to just completely ignore it, because they saw the Rotten Tomatoes score and they were like, oh, well now I've got to hate this movie, because why not? I gave the movie a chance, you see. I'm the only fair guy out there, and I gave it an A++, my favorite film of all time, but of course, Next Gen does not want to do that. So, if you couldn't tell, I'm a little triggered by this. And now I watch this award show, and it gets no nominations for anything I want, and it just has a shit stain nomination. It just has a shit stain nomination. It's not even that. It's an A++ movie. And everyone in Next Gen decided to ignore that for the sake of views. And it pains me even more that I'm about to present this category, Best Supporting Actress, and Maya Rudolph is not nominated for her role as Smiler, the villain in the Emoji Movie. I just have one thing to say. How dare you, Austin Putnam and John Moffmanio Jones. You will rue the day that you vexed me at Next Gen. But let's go over the actual nominees and get this over with. Holly Hunter, The Big Sick. Allison Janney, I, Tonya. Daphne Keene, Logan. Laurie Metcalf, Lady Bird. And Octavia Spencer, The Shape of Water. And the winner, who definitely wasn't better than Maya Rudolph in the Emoji Movie, but she wasn't nominated, so the winner of just this particular category is Daphne Keene, Logan. Yes, congratulations to Daphne Keene. She was, in fact, pretty excellent as X-23 in Logan, and even though I think Maya Rudolph as Smiler in the Emoji Movie is much better, she still did a pretty phenomenal job as X-23. And that'll do it for me. Thank you, Mothman Jones and Austin Putnam, for having me on once again, even though I was incredibly angry to do this. I did it anyway, so you're welcome. You're welcome, you schmucks. Now let's continue on with the rest of the program that I don't care about because the Emoji Movie isn't nominated for anything I want.
Holy shit, guys! Not only did Daphne Keene win Breakthrough Actress, but she also won Best Supporting Actress. That is incredible! But it is so deserving because, like I mentioned with Breakthrough Actress, Daphne Keene blew me away, Logan, for her performance as X-23. Not only did she make me cheer for her badass savagery, but she had me in tears by the end. Seriously, Daphne Keene, Breakthrough Actress and Supporting Actress, girl, you're gonna take the world by a storm. Seriously, I cannot wait to see what you do next. As X-23, you know what, dude, oh my god, I'm so happy for her, seriously. Daphne Keene, congrats for not only winning Breakthrough Actress, but for Supporting Actress. John, how do you feel about this?
All right, Miss Keene, before you go and say something cocky, let me just stop you there. Let me stop you right there and say, don't let this get to your head. 2 Next Gen Film Award wins, it's like this close to each other. It can make a person change, but I'm going to tell you that you have a high road ahead of you. You have a chip on your shoulder. You're going to do good things. Don't let this change you.
Our next category is Best Actor in a Leading Role. These were the actors from last year that just gave nothing short of phenomenal performances. And to present Best Actor in a Leading Role, we have Amanda Jedi. If you guys haven't heard of her, check out her Twitch streams and her YouTube channel. She does amazing stuff. But anyways, to Amanda, which actor gave the best performance of last year? I would have a lightsaber, but it's way behind there. But let's give some Jedi hype and Jedi love for Amanda Jedi. Amanda, take it away, buddy.
What's up, everybody? My name's Amanda, and I'm here to present the award for Best Male Actor in a Lead Performance. Now, 2017 had a lot of really strong male performances, from historical representation to bringing characters to life from books and comic books to things that are just from the minds of directors. While so many people gave the performances of their lifetimes this year, the following 5 men managed to artfully bring to the screen a wide range of emotions that encapsulate the human and sometimes not so human condition. In Call Me By Your Name, Timothée Chalamet brought Elios, the teen struggling to understand and accept his sexuality, to the screen in such a beautifully moving way, bringing one of the most interesting performances I've ever seen with the representation of the enigmatic and infamous Tommy Wiseau to the screen in The Disaster Artist. James Franco managed to create art out of something that's considered to be one of the worst movies that has ever been created. Well, the world has experienced Wolverine for almost 20 years now. Hugh Jackman managed to bring an entire new life and dynamic to the character in this year's Logan. Not only was this one of the most beautiful comic book movies ever seen, it was just such a beautiful movie overall. Coming back from a performance in a young adult movie can be pretty challenging for most people's careers. When that movie is Twilight, it's even harder. But somehow Robert Pattinson has proven time and time again that he does deserve a spot among the world's top actors, and his performance in Good Time is nothing short of spectacular. And finally, it's difficult enough for actors to bring characters to life on the big screen, to display the right amount of emotions, to really make you feel for the character as a human that you can sympathize with. It becomes an entirely different ballgame when you have to do the same thing with an animal. Andy Serkis has progressed the character of Caesar in the Planet of the Apes series in a way that very few other people could even imagine doing. His genuine skills for character representation and acting truly shine through in War for the Planet of the Apes. Now, even though every single one of these actors is highly deserving of the award, there can be only one. I don't have an envelope, and I already know who won because I got it in an email, but I decided to fold this piece of paper for dramatic effect. And the winner is Hugh Jackman in Logan. All jokes aside though, Hugh Jackman really managed to do what I feel like very few people thought he would be able to do. Like I said, Logan has been coming to the big screen since the year 2000 when the first X-Men movie came out, and he's been the central focus of most of the X-Men movies that have come out. Even if there were side characters that had important runs and storylines, they always default back to Wolverine as a favorite. So I feel like a lot of people were probably a little bit jaded with the character. A lot of people were probably getting a little bit bored with the character and wanted to see different X-Men shine. But then I don't know, Fox decided one day that they were going to let people do what they thought would be best, and they brought Old Man Logan to life in an amazing way, and you saw an entirely new side for the Professor Xavier Logan-Wolverine dynamic, and it was great. It was beautiful. You got to see how he would interact with X-23 and that pseudo-child role that he had kind of done with Rogue in the first movie, but brought to this entirely new level of just you know, getting kicked down and pushing on and kicked down and pushing on. And it's honestly, it's amazing that this movie was even nominated at the Academy Awards for the screenplay. It was honestly, as a massive X-Men fan, I'm very happy that this movie exists. I'm very happy that they were given the opportunity to bring this movie to life and tell this story. So Hugh Jackman managed to truly just encapsulate what that character is supposed to be and bring it from the comic book level up to the level that the average person can appreciate. My parents watched and liked Logan, and they don't like comic books. And I'm just truly glad that I live in a world where I was able to experience that. And I guess that does it for me. On to the next award.
Hugh Jackman wins Best Actor in a Leading Role, and you know what? This could not be more deserving. I have loved Hugh Jackman playing Wolverine ever since I first saw him in the first X-Men film. Hugh Jackman is the defining Wolverine. Seeing him grow in this role over 17 years and for him to give the send-off to the character that I always wished just was nothing short of perfection. To Hugh Jackman, thank you so much for giving your life to this role for 17 years. I cannot believe that I was lucky enough to experience this role, seeing you in this role growing up. It's been an amazing journey. Thank you, Hugh Jackman, for giving an amazing role, and thank you for sending off Logan, Wolverine, in the best possible way. You made my childhood, Hugh Jackman, and I could not be more happy that you won Best Actor in a Leading Role. John, how do you feel about this? Are you just as happy as I am that Hugh Jackman won for Logan?
Wow, people really like Logan. Congratulations, Hugh Jackman. Surprised you didn't win for The Greatest Showman. I actually didn't see Greatest Showman, so that joke makes no sense. But Hugh Jackman, in his swan song role for the Wolverine, he played this character for 17 years, and that's almost 2 decades of playing the same character. When you really think about that, that's really a milestone. As a career standpoint, who would play a character for that long? Apparently he would, and no matter how good or bad the movies were, he always put in 110% effort into the role. Not only is this a win for Logan for me, but also a win for you for just playing this character and being the best at being this character and proving millions of fans wrong when you were first cast. People thought, this guy? Well, this guy is now one of the best comic book movie actors ever. You done good, Hugh. You done good.
So as you guys all know, in the Next Gen Film Awards, not only do we celebrate the best of film, but we also do mention the worst of the worst. And coming up next is Shitstain of the Year. These films were the worst of the worst. These were the films that just angered us to the very core. And to present Shitstain of the Year, I know you guys love his rants when he loses his mind on a film, and this is the perfect guy to do it. To present Shitstain of the Year is my good pal, Jerome Latimer. Jerome, which film was the shittiest shitstain of last year? Take it away and destroy these films.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Next Gen Volume 3. Thank you from Mothman Jones and Austin the Tripod Putnam for bringing me back to present the lava dumps, the poopy butts, the shit stains, the diarrhea lava turds. Oh, the massive quantities of elephant shit that no one wants to jump in. And who else but better than me to present such horrible horse shit? Here are the 5 nominations that was voted upon the Next Gen members. Here we go. Getting off to a good start. Number 1, we have the Emoji Movie, or as I like to call it, Wreck-It Lego minus 2.0, because it rips off Wreck-It Ralph and the Lego Movie to a T, while displaying such annoying, stupid characters and awful messages of how to pick up chicks by using fucking emojis, because words are overrated. Fucking really? Next one,
Resident Evil, the final chapter, or as my good buddy, Superfan K, calls it, Resident Evil, the final... Fuck you! Thank you. Resident Evil, the final fuck you. Paul Walter Scrotum Anderson, don't ever make another movie again, because you make me want to vomit, not only mentally, but physically, with your shaky cam and your awful CG bullshit. Okay? You making a live-action video game is like asking Pol Pot or Stalin or Hitler to babysit my kids. Next one. Transformers The Last Night. I hope it is his last fucking movie, because he said that about 3 and 4. You know what? Michael Bay, go back to what you were good at. You know, making commercials or music videos or your smaller films like Pain and Gain, like Bad Boys, the original, or 13 Hours. You have talent. You just don't fucking care to use it because all you care about is this. Asshole. Next one, oh my god. Fist Fight, or as I like to call it, Fisted Anus. 2017's Dirty Grandpa that showcases schools in the worst way imaginable. Mr. Garrison and I did an in-depth review that has over 30,000 views that goes into detail. Anybody who just finds this shit fucking funny for some odd reason, like a school counselor who brags about fucking her students and being a pedophile, yeah, here's what I got to say to you. Shut the fuck up, fat man. And the last one, Mother. Or as I like to call it, motherfucker. Devil Aronar fuck yourselves excuse to write a movie in less than 5 days and make the most mean-spirited, pretentious piece of fucking shit trash I have ever seen, to where I had it not only as my worst film of the year, but it's in my top 15 worst films of all time. Devil Aronar fuck yourself. You know what? I got a little message I like to tell you, and here it is.
That lamey cocksucker can rot in hell for all I care.
This was a neck-and-neck battle between two films. It was very close, folks. But obviously, just like Highlander, there can only be one. And the winner for the worst film, worst shit stain of 2017 goes to the Emoji Movie. The biggest ripoff since The Legend of Hercules. And you know what? For all these movies, and especially the winner, I got a great game to play. It's called Fuck Off. I will let you go first. Thank you so much for tuning in to Next Gen Volume 3. Until then, stay tuned. And once again, motherfuck all these movies. And Darren Aronoff, fuck yourself for damn near giving me an aneurysm. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go and look at some hot MILF porn starring Nina Hartley. Take it away, boys.
Emoji Movie, Emoji Movie, Emoji Movie. I cannot tell you guys how much I hated this movie, and yes, while it was my worst film of last year, Resident Evil was, which I do wish would have won this, but hey, Emoji Movie isn't any less shittier than Resident Evil the Final Chapter was. Emoji Movie was just a complete slap in the face of the animation genre. This was a film that was just one of the most useless and one of the most unnecessary and one of the most needless films to have ever existed. Whoever conceived of this movie should be fired. And I get it, movies are hard, especially animation, but when a film like this is made, this is straight up the bottom of the barrel when it comes to ideas for a movie, an Emoji Movie. Congratulations to Emoji Movie for being the shittiest movie of last year according to the Next Gen voters. Seriously, the poop emoji is what this movie deserves, and I hope it gets nothing more than a poop emoji. Now, I know that John did not see the Emoji Movie. He made a hilarious video on it, though. But seriously, John, how do you feel about Emoji Movie winning Shit Stain of the Year?
Yeah, so I actually didn't see the Emoji Movie. I actually made a pseudo review where I just sat in my pool for 5 minutes and listed off movies I'd rather watch than the Emoji Movie. That was a lot of fun. I'm probably never going to watch the Emoji Movie, because it makes sense that it would be the shit stain of the year. Because, why? Just, you know that part from that Ryan Reynolds movie where he just goes, but why? That's the Emoji Movie. So yeah, congratulations. This is the only situation where I would say congratulations and the Emoji Movie in the same sentence. So, yeah, there's that.
Alrighty guys, here we are. It's the final category of Next Gen Year 3. It is time for the holy grail of the film industry. It is time for Best Picture. Now, like I mentioned before, John and I wanted to make Year 3 the biggest and most badass year of the show yet. If FlickPick didn't already showcase that for Best Director, I feel like that Best Picture is going to do it even more so. Hope you guys are ready for this. I'm geeking out just thinking about this, but here we go. To present Best Picture at the Next Gen Film Awards 2018, I hope you guys are ready to get Stuckmanized, because to present Best Picture we have Chris Stuckman. Chris, what film was the best film of last year? Take it away, man.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be presenting Best Picture of 2017 at the Next Gen Film Awards. 2017 was a fantastic year in film. We had some duds, but we had a lot of really great movies. So this award is actually pretty hard to choose. And looking at this list, there's a few titles that jump out to me, and I'm excited to present the one that you have all picked for Best Film of 2017. The nominees are Baby Driver, Blade Runner 2049, Coco, The Disaster Artist, Dunkirk, Get Out, Logan, Star Wars: The Last Jedi, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, and War for the Planet of the Apes. And the winner of Best Picture of 2017 at the Next Gen Film Awards is Blade Runner 2049. That's a good pick. I like this award show. This is a good award show. I agree with that pick. Guys, thank you very much for having me on this year's awards and introducing Best Picture. It was an honor. Back to you guys.
Blade Runner 2049 won Best Picture! Holy shit! I am so happy about this. Holy shit. I absolutely love Blade Runner. It was my favorite film of last year. Now, before I keep on geeking out, I just want to give a huge thank you to Chris Stuckman for presenting Best Picture. Again, like the flick pick, John and I were so grateful that he said yes to presenting Best Picture. I was geeking out the moment that John sent me the text saying he is in. Chris, thank you so much for presenting Best Picture. That meant the world to us. Seriously, man. Thank you so much. You guys know this. Blade Runner 2049 was my favorite film of 2017. I absolutely adore that film to no end. It's not only one of my favorite sequels of all time, but it's one of my favorite movies of all time. What that film did to not only the Blade Runner name, but the science fiction to neo-noir, I know I pronounced that name wrong, I swear to God I do every time. For what Denis Villeneuve did and everyone did, they made to what I consider to be a cinematic achievement. Congratulations to Blade Runner 2049 to winning Best Picture at Next Gen Year 3. I want to give a huge hand to all the nominees for Best Picture, because every single one of these films deserves to be the winner just as much as Blade Runner does, but Blade Runner did win. Congratulations to Blade Runner, congratulations to Denis Villeneuve and company to making one of the best science fiction films ever made. John, how do you feel about Blade Runner 2049 winning Best Picture? Are you just as happy as I am? How do you feel about this?
Congratulations to the Next Gen Film Awards 2018 Best Picture winner, Blade Runner 2049. And how fitting that Chris Stuckman would be the one to announce such a winner for such a prize. But yeah, it's been crazy. Wasn't my favorite movie of 2018. That would have to be a little movie about a bear and Kyle Mooney called Brigsby Bear. In relation to Blade Runner 2049's win today, I'm looking forward to seeing not just how it stands the test of time, and if it stands the test of time compared to the first movie, because it's a great sequel to one of the most beloved sci-fi movies, but I'm just looking forward to seeing how younger generations take this movie, ones who are growing up now, some who may have seen the movie with parents who don't care that much about them seeing rated R movies. That may scare them because androids are scary, especially in this movie. Denis Villeneuve could retire tomorrow and have one of the best filmographies of all time. But yeah, congratulations once again.
Guys, I am so unfortunate to say this, but that is the end of Next Gen Year 3. Guys, I am blown away. Seriously. This show to me was absolutely perfect this year. Year 2 was great. Year 1 was very good. This year was absolutely perfect. I cannot be more proud of the show this year. Before I say anything, before I go on, John, please, what do you want to say, man? I want to give it to you before I say anything else.
I guess that's it for the awards show. Wow, another year gone. Time goes way too fast. Not enough time in a day, not enough time in a month, or a year, or a lifetime. Whew, jeez. So I did say in part 1 that I was going to save my real thanks for this one, because I didn't want to drag out the video too long for me just rambling on. But really, genuinely, honestly, seriously, to anybody who's been watching this show, whether they've been watching all 3 years, or just this year, or they're just tuning in from wherever you're coming from, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting movies. Thank you for supporting content on YouTube. Thank you, Austin, for being the most incredible co-host. Thank you to all the presenters. We had a hell of an array of great presenters this year. Every single one of them. Thank you for taking time out of your life to be a part of this. It couldn't thank you any more from the bottom of my heart. It's just, I lose the thought for words processing this as I talk about it. But this is another year in the can, and hopefully we can do this again next year and just make it just as incredible, if not better, because we always strive for greatness here. I sound like a corporation. We strive for good things here. We want good things for you too. But yeah, seriously, thank you for watching the Next Gen Film Awards 2018. For those of you who don't know who I am, let me introduce myself. My name is Hove. No, I'm John Maffio, aka Mothman Jones. If you want, you can subscribe to me on my YouTube channel at Mothman Jones, or on Instagram, or Twitter, or Facebook, or on Stardust, or everything Mothman Jones. And that's it. See you guys on the flip side. And I'm gonna send it back to your other host, Austin. Take it away, man. Love you.
Guys, thank you so much, a million times over, for supporting Next Gen. It has been an absolute honor bringing the show to you for the past 3 years. I cannot believe we made a trilogy out of this show. John and I could not be more proud of how this show came out this year. We worked our asses off on the show, and I think it shows, because this show, I don't think could have been any more perfect. I love the winners. I love all of our presenters. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you to Mothman for co-hosting with me once again, for making our trilogy of award shows. Thank you to all of our presenters. And guys, before you do anything else, please go subscribe to all of our presenters. Even if you've already subscribed to them in the past, please go check out Diego Coya. Go check out Nate Plouffe. Go check out C.A. Cougar. FilmFan0599. Go check out Mr. Garrison. Love you, Gare Bear. Check out Jackson Fulcher. Check out the ATZ show. Please check out Eskimo TV. Check out every single person. Check out Lauren Loves Movies. Check out Amanda Jedi. Check out our Twitch stream. She is an amazing streamer. I'm not joking when I say this. And once again, thank you to Flick Pick and Chris Stuckman so much for presenting director and picture. I could not be more happy that you guys said yes. And to all of you guys, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure doing this show for 3 years. Now, I know all you guys maybe want a year 4. If you guys do want a year 4, please sound off in the comments, smash that like button, share the shit out of year 3 to show us that you guys want a year 4. Because if we do come back next year, it's because of you guys. It's been an amazing journey these past 3 years, and I could not be more proud of what we have accomplished here for Next Gen. It's been amazing. Please, guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to everyone who presented, whether it was on my video or John's video. Subscribe to Mothman Jones. He's one of my best buddies. I love him. He makes amazing stuff on YouTube. He's one of the best reviewers out there. Again, guys, thank you so much. If you guys loved year 3 and you want to see more, please hit that like button, share, and subscribe to see more. And also subscribe to Mothman Jones. I can't believe we did it, guys. We made it to year 3. Year 4, who knows? But until the next time, until not only I make a video on my channel, but on John's, but to everyone who presented, we'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Thanks for year 3. To the next generation. Rock on, you guys. Rock on!